do whatever I can from wherever I am, bud. Hey Vova, good temp there on the link posting there. Not sure who you are or what your goal is, but perhaps starting up a conversation would first be ideal. Welcome to the channel if you're not a robot. Or if you are a robot. In the future I want to be nice on good terms with our robot overlords. 3/4 cup. Melting some butter. Alright, so we're going to add half the ginger once this is completely melted. Okay. There's the ginger, which smells amazing. Let that go for about 30 seconds. Then we're going to add some water and the rice. Okay, that butter is starting to burn, so we're going to go ahead and get going. Alright, our rice and our butter are in. And because I told him I'd be better about it, not a metal spoon inside of a metal container. Chef Panda, if you're watching live or from the future, I do want you to see that I'm trying here. Not to be clangy clang clang. There we go. And then we're going to let that with some salt. One more big pinch of salt. There we go. Looks murky, that's just the water and the butter, melted butter mixing in. Okay. Bring to a boil, then cover to reduce. We're going to crank up the heat a little bit, expedite that boiling process. Let me get a lid. And then we're good to go on this end. And not double down to annoy him? I know, right? At least give me a chance. At least give me a chance. So Jeff, what's the plan of action, if you don't mind me asking? With your situation, what's the plan of action? I mean, I understand there's probably not too much to do, but where do you go from here? Good. So are you already feeling the onset of the symptoms of dramatically, or? Alright, while that's doing its thing, we're going to come back over here. We're going to start doing the broccoli florets, and we're going to do about half of the sheet in oil. That's it? Gotcha. Well, at least having answers is a step in the right direction to fixing the problem. Do you have any idea where you might have contracted it? Contact tracing, any of that stuff? Alright, that's going to be plenty for the broccoli. We've already got signs of boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and lower the heat on the rice and cover and start a timer for 15. Timer started. Migraine started to feel warm. If this stays, of course, I should be worst of it within the next few days. Yeah. And that's the situation with it all, is it's different for every person. You know, it's hard to just keep it all one way. Okay, so these are all nice and bite-sized. The clinic when you went in, yeah. This one can be broken up. A lot of cases in your area. That makes that's a very logical guess. So when you said you're 95% sure, is that your own prognosis? There we go. Isn't much of a hotbed. We had a retirement home that it came through and did some work. Had it in March, confirmed the symptoms match. Yeah. Well, part of the reason it's so tricky to identify, or at least confirm before you actually get tested, is that it mimics a lot of the other symptoms from some other seasonal things. So fingers crossed, bud. Either way, the fact that you're sick, I hate it. I want you to get better, man. All right. Let's see here. Oh, broccoli down. There and there. All right. There's our broccoli on there, and we're going to probably put some salt and pepper. We'll do a little bit of drizzle of oil on top, just to make sure everything's nice and coated. All right, so that's going to be on standby until we're ready with the meat. All right, so what we're going to do in here, bring back the cutting board. Combine the beef with the whites. I'm just getting the meat out of the container here. But one step at a time, brother. I hope it gets to get some answers, get to feeling better. It's not a death sentence. That's the most important thing to remember. It has a lot of negative connotation around it. And it sure as hell is not a picnic. But it's not a death sentence either. So, head down, elbows up, power through. You got this. All right, so we're gonna do the meat. We're gonna do the scallion whites.